maybe you are somebody that's trying to do the same. Not necessarily like a YouTube channel, not necessarily anything like that. Maybe you're just trying to open up to people in social settings, a girl, stuff like that. So if you caught the beginning of day 36, I brought you into my world outside of the gym a little bit, and I feel like I want to do that a little bit with every vlog. So what I'm doing here is, I know you've seen the staircase that I'm walking up in previous vlogs in the background. Well, when you walk up the staircase, here's the gym. Now up here is a real nice spot, just a chill spot for me and my family. This is the loft of the gym. So this is our garage. We have the gym, we have the loft, and then below this is where we park the car. That's where, you know, really the only part that's actually a garage. So the other day, I decided that I finally wanted to install this flooring. I've had the flooring materials up here for like 2 years, honestly, and that's the reason why I didn't do legs yesterday. It felt like I did a leg day yesterday, even though I didn't, because I installed the flooring for 10 hours on Friday. Yeah, that was my Friday. But this is the finished product. I still have to trim up, you know, you can see in the corners, I still have to trim that up a little bit, and I will do that. But I got the main project done, and I think it looks great. So I just wanted to show you around up here a little bit, let you into my world. So my style up here is definitely like a wooden, manly, Western type feel, which I really like. This is something that I put together. I picked up this skull from a farmer, and I made the backboard for it, and then I picked up an old used lasso. This was a nice project. The wood trim is done in a style that's called Sho Sugi Ban, and you actually burn the wood, and then you sand the wood, and then you can finish it however you want. So you can actually, you know, you're gonna actually be able to see that the grains have literal texture, which is pretty cool. This is just a cool little station here. We got the cow skin coasters, nice bottle of Woodford Reserve, McConaughey's book. And then over here, you know, this is kind of like the cowboy section. And then over here, this is more of the Indian section. And when my family and I, we went to South Dakota, actually, is it North Dakota where Waldrug is? I think that might be North Dakota. So we went to Waldrug, and I saw this bison skull at this store, and I had to pick this thing up. You know, it was a little expensive at the time, but I thought it was kind of this timeless piece that's always going to have value. It's hand painted. It's pretty awesome. It really gives me, when I'm sitting up here working at my desk, it really gives me like this warrior type vibe, like you're going into battle and you should, you know, try to do hard things. It really gives me that vibe. I also made the backboard for this. This is just more of a purely charred look. I didn't really do the Sho Sugi Ban technique. I just wanted the char because I thought it really had a nice contrast with the whole skull. This thing is sweet, guys, and this thing is big too. Yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces. Now, I'm not really sure which one I like 100% better, the cow, the bull, or the bison. I'm not sure. You tell me. I got the sweet little banker's lamp. I like that. So overall, you know, this is the view of the hangout spot. And, you know, you'd think that my family and I would hang out the most in our house. Truthfully, we hang out here as a family the most. Watching movies. I invested in this TV a while ago, probably like 6 years ago. It's well worth the investment. It's a nice big 82-inch Samsung. It's great. And of course, we got some reading material, 15-year-old magazines, the Flex collection. I know we got another couple editions over here. The old school Cutler again. From 2010, I picked those up on eBay. I think it's nice to just have them sitting around. Makes you think about the time when you were not necessarily just getting started for me, but definitely a heyday period of training for me. Jess picked this up for me, this fireplace, as a birthday gift a few years back. And there's a couple of other handmade Indian things here. So we've got an axe. This is pretty sweet. I also got this at Wall Drug from the same store. And this picture here, Jess and I, for one of our anniversary years, we went to, I don't even remember what it's called, some islands, Apostle Islands in Bayfield, Wisconsin. And this is exactly what it looked like on this boat tour. Very pretty. Here's another one right here. The exact same thing. If you're in the Midwest, check out the Apostle Islands, guys. They're great. Great for a date, too. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I just wanted to show you something else besides the gym. Even though the gym is literally right here. This is my favorite wall on our property, or in our house, I should say. This isn't our house, but this is my favorite wall. I really like this setup right here. Okay, so without further ado, it is time to get into GST squat day. My legs are feeling better. I foam rolled them a little bit about 15 minutes ago, especially high up on those hip flexors. And they're feeling good right now. So let's see how they feel when I get some weight on them. Let's get into this day. I'm ready to bring you along with. It's honestly crazy how different that first set felt than last week. Just a little bit of maintenance work, taking that extra rest day when I needed it. Such a big difference. Those are little things that you can do for yourself to make a difference in your own training. Man, it's ridiculous how different today feels. It's a good fucking day. Yeah, 6 to 10. Yeah. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Absolutely no question this is going to be a tough set. It's an AMRAP set. I'm not going to say these are even feeling 100% today, but last week they were feeling about 60%. Today they're feeling about 90%. So this is going to be a tough set. But I sat down, closed my eyes, did some deep thinking and deep breathing for a minute, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to just get in under the weight, get the best form that I can. I'm ready to get this 12 out. I'm just telling you right now, I'm not stopping until 12. I don't care. I'm not stopping until 12. Let's do it. Come on. Another successful day with squats. Let's go. Get that number. Get that number. It's in the bank. 2 reps. They're in the bank already. Come on. Up. Whew. Okay. I can't tell you how good that feels to go over and above. Whoa. Stopping at 12 would have been easy. And I probably could have done a little bit more. I'm not going to tell you I went 101% there. But I went somewhere in between 90 and 100, and I feel good about it. Now I'm satisfied. Now I can move on and know that I put in the work. And when I'm done with today, I'm going to be happy with myself just because of that set alone. And just because I know that I invested some time into maintenance work, hit up those hip flexors, quads on the roller, did some stretching in between sets, that type of thing. It's the work you got to put in when you're not under the iron, when you don't have a bar on your back. And you will feel your best when you do those things. Also make that smart decision about recovery. Yesterday was a scheduled squat day. I didn't do that. I did my floor for 10 hours the day before. I already felt like I did legs yesterday. So I took the rest, but I wasn't gonna rest another day. Today is a mix of dedication and smart recovery, smart maintenance. And I'm just getting to work and I'm happy about it. So squats are done. The next move is Romanian deadlifts. What I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to top 270. I think I can do that. And you know what? Actually, that's not what I'm gonna do because it's not a medium rep day. What the hell am I thinking? It's a 5 rep day. This is a huge day for Romanian deadlifts. I've actually gotta add 25% roughly to 270. So that's a lot of weight. It's gonna be a big, heavy day for Romanian deadlifts. Honestly, that just hit me. Let's do this. Come on, let's do this. I can't be more looking forward to this set than I am right now. I'm ready to get some of these heavy Romanians in. I'm gonna start at 305, and my goal is to pyramid up. So 5 rep day, supplement lift number 1. 5 reps, here we go. Piece of cake. That was not bad. I'm definitely going up. When the opportunity arises to move up and do a little more, just arise and do a little more. That's exactly what you're going to see. Let me pyramid. So I did pyramid up. I went up 20 pounds, 325, just another set of 5. Just a quick set of 5, allowing me to build up that near maximal strength And all that's gonna do, if you watched the last training chat, it's just gonna allow me to do more volume with the medium reps, more volume with the high reps, and stack the benefits on top of each other. Like I said, I knew that was going to be smooth. You know, I went into it with that mindset that I was going to handle the weight. The weight was not going to handle me. And that set felt better than the first, as expected. The second set effect always is there for you, as cheesy as that sounds. It brings the gains. I think I'm gonna pyramid up again. My actual weight, my recommended weight today based on the 25% increase for medium reps is 335. I think I'm gonna hit that for the last set. I've definitely got some feelings right now. I'm listening to some deep ass stuff, man. You would never guess. Maya Angelou, some Jordan Peterson, where he's breaking down crying like he does. That's deep though, man. It gets me, that audio input. I'm one of those guys that really gets affected by audio input. Motivational speeches, music, whatever it is. It's gonna push me to get this set. 335, Romanians. I'm taking the same mindset. I'm going in smooth as silk, braced, super tight. These reps are just gonna come right up. They're gonna come right up. Come on. Let's get this. Let's do this. Whew. It's good as done. Come on. I shouldn't say it, but that was not heavy enough. It just wasn't heavy enough. And that's a good problem. That's a good problem. Yes. I'm walking out of here today feeling amazing. Yes. Today is a special type of day. You know, I'm listening to some really deep stuff, some pretty philosophical stuff, universe, action, reaction type stuff. And I really like that kind of stuff. I do tend to think that I'm a deep thinker, probably too deep. But today is one of those days where I feel like every little action that I'm taking has just kind of sped up the escalator that I'm on with this vlog process, with this building the channel process, just with this whole winter bulk journey. You know, I think it's stupid when people say journey and a path, but I don't know what else to say. It is a bit of a journey because I haven't done videos for a long time, and I used to do a lot of videos. And I used to have a lot more views, and I used to have a lot more comments, and I just let it go. And I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. And now, building it back up, it's kind of like the work that I had to put in when I was first starting out training. Starting with, you know, virtually no muscle, just very skinny. I always say I went from twig to big. And I don't care, you know, twig, whatever. I don't care. That's what I was. I was small, skinny, no muscle, weak. And I started from that 0 point, you know, 0. And I pushed it, and I kept pushing it. And now it's so many years later, and I'm in the spot where I'm very happy. I've been happy with the progress that I made for so long. And this is different. You know, this has put me back in a spot where I am about at 0. And it hits hard sometimes, you know, emotionally it does hit hard. But I think that's part of the game, and it gives me an opportunity to not be that great at something and get better. And just being on that escalator, you know, slowly moving forward. Today has just been so solid, opening up a little bit like I'm doing right now. Maybe you don't care about any of this stuff, but maybe you do. Maybe you are somebody that's trying to do the same. Not necessarily like a YouTube channel, not necessarily anything like that. Maybe you're just trying to open up to people in social settings, a girl, stuff like that. Just keep doing little things. Just keep moving forward. I don't want to do this every day. I swear I don't. But I get in here and then I usually feel positive because of it. Something comes of it, like a little production, a little video, one day's vlog. But today I feel like the escalator kind of kicked up a notch, moved up a little bit faster. I don't think it's going to stay at this pace. I think it's just a little temporary bump. You know, I got the Loft tour out to you. That was something different, letting you in a little more. I'm talking about this stuff. And this is the type of thing that you have to do in your own life. You just do the little things, but you do them consistently. You just keep it moving. I told myself I will not stop doing these vlogs. I committed to a year. I'm saying it out loud again because it's important to me. It makes me want to do it more. It makes me want to just forget about stopping, forget about skipping a day. So I'm going to show you how to do these lunges. That was a calm ass talk, but I need to get more intense. I need to get intense for this. Heavy lunges. I'm going to show you exactly what I go through with the thought process. The step back, the brace, the plant, and the drive. Those are the 3 words that I'm going to be thinking about when I'm doing this set. Now they can be a little bit tougher with socks, I'm not going to lie. You lose some stability. So if I stutter or stumble a little bit, just bear with me. So plant, brace, drive, 10 times. Plant, drive. Of course I'm braced. That's it. Plant, base, drive. Those are the only 3 things I thought about throughout that whole set. And it was perfect. Perfect because of that. Set the example. Brace, drive. There you go. So plant, brace, drive. I'm saying that over and over. Plant, brace, drive. Okay. Last set. These are feeling phenomenal. It's a guaranteed 10. I probably could go a little heavier, but It is my first time doing these heavy with this big of a deficit, so I'm just playing it a little safe, cementing this 5 rep weight in, and then I'll definitely be doing more next time I see 5 reps. Yeah, pretty easy. This day is done. This day is 100% done, and I'm walking out here feeling amazing, just like I said. I'm not doing a training chat today because I feel like I did a training chat inadvertently. I feel like I already laid the training chat out before that set of lunges when I talked about the escalator just kicking up a notch today. It's a training chat in itself. I think it's probably one of the most important training chats that I've done so far. Day 37 was an important one. You know, it was an important one in a different way. Listen to the training chat. If you're catching this outro and you skipped over the training chat, listen to that. It's a good one. Take it to heart. It could do you some good. Now, I got work to do. I submit an article every Sunday on my Substack, Training with Ryan. Learn, lift, grow. And I got to finish this article up. I'm looking forward to publishing it. It drops at 6 p.m. If you're not part of it, if I remember, you know, I'll link the Substack in the description of this video, of course. But if not, just look it up. It's Training with Ryan on Substack. It's a great newsletter to follow, and I'd love to have you looking at my articles, reading my articles, benefiting from them. So let me get to that, and I will see you for the next training vlog. It's going to be press day, actually. I flipped it up because of that flooring project on Friday, so now I'm running a different split: pull, squat, press, lift. That's the order of the 4 GST size sessions that I'm doing right now. So press day, I'm looking forward to pumping up those pecs with you. You have a good day today. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.